Hey guys, it's Eddie Sandler, PPG Team Captain, back again with one of my favorite Team Kitchen Table Meta players, Colby Gerrish. What did you just do today, man?
What's up, guys? I just took down this tournament with a very unique deck. Didn't lose one match, didn't drop any games. It's a very weird leader that you guys haven't really seen in a while, so I kind of went back old school with it to kind of beat this Mecha Frieza.
My second favorite leader in the whole game, guys.
We're going with the captain himself, Captain Ginyu.
Hell yeah.
Everybody knows what he does, but for the people who forget, each turn you can pick a card from your hand, reveal it to your opponent, add it to your hand to help yourself awaken. When he flips, he draws 2. He has something to do with Ginyu Force, but we don't even have to worry about that.
Oh man.
On the back side, he does the same thing, but he can get double strike if you have some Ginyus in play, and he draws a card.
Alright, man.
We use him because he's a yellow leader for most of the thing, and he can self-awaken.
Okay, makes sense.
Let's get to the main part of the deck.
Okay.
We're running the Veggie package. We have 4 Kales.
My wife is always here.
Obviously, we know how good Kale is. Her crit's amazing. She draws you cards. She kills things. She's just an amazing overall card. That's why she's so expensive. Second part of the Veggie package,
Marcella Russell, my son.
is Kaba, which really makes Kale even better because it makes her cost less, plus it finds her. Just an all-around great searcher. It's the only card that searches 10 off the top of your deck, so you almost never miss. Next part, we have 4 Khalifas. Obviously, she helps you even awaken even faster by adding cards to your hand and keeping hand advantage. She's free with Kaba, and she's the one that can stop you from having to sacrifice with Kale. So, to continue the Veggie package, we even have some Brawly in here.
Oh, the spice. I saw you catch someone off guard today.
Yep. Once again, this card's amazing. It's another 86 card. I call it 86 because it comes into play, kills something. Its evolve ability is amazing because we are running the chain up to the 6-drop. So he comes in, kills something. The cost 3 is very important in this deck, as you'll see in a moment. For the chain, we run 3 of the 5-drop. You run 3 of the 5-drop because once he's in play and you're evolving over him, this costs 2 of any color energy and not just a green and a colorless, but 2 of any color because it reduces it by double green. He also only costs 2 to his better companion who costs 3, so it is relevant. He hits 2 of the same cards. Great card here. We only run 2 of the 6-drop because, as you guys know, in this format, you're not really ever getting to 6, so you're never going to hardcast him. He does only cost 3 with him in play, but he's more... you can double play this on 4, where on 4 you can only play 1 of this guy, so it's very relevant to have more of him.
Makes sense.
To continue our green package, we're running 3 Terrascythe Black Goku. This card is a very, very good card that a lot of people are underestimating right now. When this card comes into play, it says 15, but in reality it's a 25 because you're getting 2 cards that can combo for 5, or you're filling the board and going wide. Another great thing is he has the ability to search out a Zamasu. We're playing a Miser Zamasu. A Miser is a 1-of. Just for his ability, when you play him, you get to search for this, and maybe you hit it, maybe you don't, but he's in there. We obviously play 1 of this. What this card does is it acts as a negate that you can search for with this card. And it's a combo card that when you search, it's an extra 5. So when you combo with another card in here, this card comes into play, you get 10,000 combo, plus another 15,000, plus another 5. So you get 30k in combo for 2 cards, which is very relevant in this current format when you're trying to beat apes. Green package continued. We're looking at 4 Trunks. Every card in here is a Saiyan except for good old Zamasu. He looks at the top 2 and he fills your yard. Very important that he fills your yard, actually, because you're going to need to get cards in your yard for some of the other cards that we run for Overrealm. So you get to find parts of your package that you're looking for, and he fills up the yard. So he's doing 2 things in this deck. Running a card that not a lot of people see play anymore from the first set.
Holy Jesus.
And this is a Trunks Evolve. This Trunks can evolve over this Trunks, which is very relevant. And he costs 3 to evolve, and he has a great ability which says get a card back from your graveyard. Combos with this card great. Combos with the Kales, combos with a lot of things that work going to your yard. he has a key word on here, revenge. A lot of people will not take this card off your board unless they're coming at you with your leader, which resolves a lot of problems for you because of that little keyword revenge. Plus he has double strike. He's a very, we only run 2 of him because he's not super great, but he's very relevant in some plays of the deck.
Okay.
We also run another Trunks in here. Next Trunks we're running in here is the Power Overseeing Time. This card is going to be a very expensive card in the near future, so if you don't have a playset, I would recommend picking a playset up. Being able to pull anything from your warp area for 2 mana and putting a double striker in play is very, very good, and you can pull any card. It doesn't have any type of restriction on here. It just says add a card from your warp area to your hand if you play Overrealm on this. That means that any card that he warps when he play his Overrealm cost, you can bring to your hand. So it lets you cycle your Kales, it lets you cycle your Brawlies, it lets you cycle your Terrascythe, it lets you cycle whatever you want to get out of your earlier in the game.
Okay.
Let's go to yellow. Yellow, and the key to this deck, as everybody's probably figured out by now, is Segesh. Segesh is very key to this deck. If you've noticed, every one of our cards is a combo with Segesh. In this deck, what you're trying to do is you're trying to set up a game plan where you have at least 1 Segesh and you keep recurring Segesh. The way you're recurring Segesh is with Time Seeing Trunks and the regular Trunks here. So what you're trying to do is get 1 Trunks at the beginning of the game, and that's going to set up your game plan. You're going to use him very quickly to mass a board. Segesh can hit your Kales once Kabba's in play. It can put your Kabbas in play. It can put your Unstoppable Khalifas in play. It can put your Terrascythes in play. It can put your Brawlies in play. And you're not paying any mana for this, and that's what's very important. So on a turn, you can swing with your leader after you awaken Segesh, and then evolve into this, get the Segesh back for your defense. And you're not losing any advantage really for that, as you keep drawing and keep cycling your cards through.
Okay.
Continue the yellow package. One of the best yellow cards, obviously, is the explosive Spirit Son Goku. The explosive Son Goku obviously combos with Segesh. You can do the recurring combo again with him to remove things. He has barrier, so he's like a negate in here. This is a negate, this is a negate. We run no negates in the main deck because you're using your Segesh as a negate with your Brawlies, your Kales, and your Gokus.
Okay.
What makes the deck run so well is Planet Vegeta.
Yes, sir.
Planet Vegeta searches every single card in this deck except for your 5 Brawlies. So when you play Planet Vegeta, you can find any piece of your combo in here except for the 5 Brawlies and the 1 Zamasu. So there's 6 cards that it doesn't hit other than itself. It's amazing. This card's going to be seeing a play for a long time. As more things come out, it's just going to get better and better. It can search for your Trunks, so you can set up your combo on turn 3. You can be search my Trunks, play my Segesh, and you're awakened because of your leader self-awakening. The last card we play, and you guys are probably going to think this is very strange, is we're playing 4 Crusher Balls. You might notice we're in a yellow deck that plays a Frieza army character that doesn't have Cold Bloodlust.
I was just looking over trying to find Bloodlust. As you said, this is the last 4 cards. I'm not gonna lie.
This is a deck that doesn't really need Cold Bloodlust. It's one of those cards that, yes, Cold Bloodlust is great, but at the same time, Crusher Ball is more dynamic in this format because you're facing Mass Saiyans, which has Overrealm, so this totally just kills the card. It double taps the apes, so it buys you a turn. It's almost a time walk in that situation. It just beats the Goku GT decks, the Mecha Goku GT decks, because you just Crusher Ball them. So overall, this card is just much better right now in the format than Cold Bloodlust, because Cold Bloodlust doesn't stop any of